All right. I'm gonna give it a little bit to see if anybody else hops in. But then I'm going to go over these two trades that I took. Well, GU I canceled. I took but canceled, and then AU I let rock and it hit TP today. TP was at 2024, TP2 2024, and then TP1 27. 7. I'm gonna show you also why I set these TPs the way I did. Man, gold was nice. That was a really good trade. Stop. Profit 24. Man, it went straight to TP. It was a really nice trade. And then GU, it didn't go straight to TP, but it took a little while, but it was still a pretty good trade. It would have been nice to hold throughout the day today. I love seeing trades that are just stuck in profit all day. Man, it would have literally, what? I wouldn't say just be hitting TP. It would have hit TP earlier, but it was nice. Like I like being in trades that I call, even though I cancel, still play out pretty well with no drawdown. Like absolutely no drawdown. Hmm. Okay, I'll recap if anybody comes on the call. But I'm just gonna go over gold and then go over GU. Okay, so this morning, um, I was thinking about gold because I called gold buys yesterday, but I wanted gold to retest a little lower around 2000 or around 2002 before taking off because I know gold is bullish right now. We're still in the Santa Claus rally. We're still in that time of the year where everybody's trying to put their money in a safe place or trying to invest. You know, a lot of people are trying to change their lives. They're also getting into investing and they're like, oh, you know what? Next year is going to be my year to start doing this. So I might as well start now. And gold is a really good place for people to put their money. People consider it a safe haven, just like crypto and Bitcoin, stuff like that. So as we all saw last week, at the end of last week and the beginning of this week, gold had a nice rally to 2125, I believe. What was the high? So gold hit a all-time high of 2135, almost to the T. And then it dropped. It completely recovered. And now it's floating around 2030. Now, the same thing happened with US 30. People are putting a lot of money into stocks and a lot of money into gold, places where they keep their money safe or potentially make a profit. And gold is the best place to do that. So we had a nice rally. Now we had a recovery. And I believe that gold's going to remain bullish. I think so because even as it pulled down, it retested previous support, but it failed to create lower lows. It did create lower highs, but it failed to create lower lows. And that tends to happen when markets in a trend. It does pull back. It sometimes fails to create lower lows, but it still is holding structure. And this is that time where market starts to consolidate because we have the trend, we have the impulse, and then we have the consolidation. And then what happens after the consolidation? Maybe more impulse, or maybe it starts to continue back in that trend. So right now, market's just consolidated. It doesn't seem that way with the trades that like I called this morning because gold does move and it doesn't matter how much you can definitely make a good profit from it. So it called sells shorts on gold because like I said, I believe it's gonna still drop a little bit before taking off, but I wanted to take advantage of this shark fin divergence off on a 5-minute chart. I took it to the 200 moving average Um, this was pretty much just kept catching that nice area consolidation. Like this was previous resistance here. It's a nice little area. I didn't want to risk waiting for it to pull back to this resistance because we already created equal highs here. So we had a nice double top, then a drop. So I felt like it was going to retest the previous support term, the new resistance, which is right here. If it did react, so it just so happened to create the perfect divergence with the previous shark fin right at that previous support term resistance. So instead of taking it at this resistance, resistance can turn resistance. So instead of taking it here, I took it at where it was previously support, which was right at 2033. And yeah, it went straight to TP. And if you're wondering what was the main confluence in this trade, or the main reason, was because there was divergence here on the 5 minute with the shark fin. And it was retesting previous structure. So that was pretty much it. Just those three confluence, structure, divergence, and shark fin, and then right before, NYSE. So in knowing it was going to either take us right out, kind of had a nice little liquidity and then drop, or take us right out and then pull out. But the reason why, if it pushed against us in this trade, the reason why I would have got out is because then that divergence would have been invalid, and that would have been taking out one of the confluence in the trade itself, and it would have made me really skeptical in staying in this sort of trade. So yeah. Does anybody have any questions about gold before I move on? Thank you, Drew. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I try. I'm trying to get better. But yeah, man. That's pretty much it. That was the only reason why I took gold, and I was confident it was set to a nice 1 to 3. So I was risking 1% to make 3%, which is usually what I risk. Actually, no, I lied. I'm so sorry. Because I canceled GU last night, I canceled a trade on Tuesday and Monday. I mean, I didn't trade Monday. I canceled a trade on Tuesday, and I canceled GU last night. I did risk a 0.5% more than at normal because I was trying to recover, even if I didn't lose. I was still trying to recover something from those missed 2 days of potential gain. So, and I was confident. I was a little overconfident with gold, so I risked a 0.5% more. So it was 1.5 to make 4.5. And I did post the results in my Discord. You can go see if you like. Um, and yeah, and gold is easily calculated because for every penny is whatever you set your lot size to. So it was no brainer to call 5 lots and a 1 to 3 like this. Because it made me my 4,500, which is my 4.5% of 100K. And I think that makes a lot of sense. So let's go to GU. GU was taken off the 30 minute, so it's a little bit bigger, more bigger of a trade, or more large. I don't know if I'm saying that right. My English is not great. Anyway, I took this trade. There was not really divergence. It kind of seemed like it was creating divergence as it consolidated here, but it wasn't divergence when I was taking it. I was pretty much taking it purely off of the shark fin, off the 50 moving average, straight to the 800 moving average. At the time, market was right here. So I felt like the moving average was flowing into this area. And I believe on the higher time frame, we also have structure down there. Oh, you can't even see there. Yeah, we have structure over here. This is the main reason for my TP. was previous structure. It was previous resistance, very strong resistance at that. So I felt like if it was going to come to an area, it was definitely going to come right back to there. And it was right before it took off hundreds of pips previously. So it was definitely an area of confluence. We do have some slightly lower lows here that could potentially play out. So we could see this. And I'm not, the only thing that would make me very weary about taking another short here would be that divergence is forming on the 1 hour. So I'd be looking for buys, to be honest, if I was looking at GU. But yes, this trade was super simple, guys. Like, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It was a shark fin off the 50 moving average and previous support term resistance. That's it. Same thing as gold, like super simple, except there was no divergence. And if I scale in, I could see some slight divergence formed in this consolidation here. While TDI was facing down, market was consolidating. That's another way to put it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Are there any questions about GU before I keep going? How about questions in general? Like if anybody has any questions at all, you can post it in the chat or you can unmute yourself. All right. Is there something that you maybe don't understand about the strategy itself, or something that you're looking at to improve? Have you taken any trades recently that maybe you hit stop loss and didn't know why? Like everything, all GBP pairs are the ones I watch are somewhat divergent right now, and I'm pretty sure it's at some sort of structure or right there. Ooh, right at the wick out. So this is either going to keep dropping or this could be that point of rejection. So I'll put it at the body where candle closed. So it still has a little bit to drop. And I'm just look 4-hour shark fin forming. We have 1 hour shark fin, 30-minute, I believe, divergence. Yeah. 15 minutes, probably going to be divergence as well. Dang, we could have a setup here. We have a shark fin against us on the 5-minute, which is usually where I look for entries, and then we got a 1-minute shark fin in our favor. I'm pretty sure that by the time the price is at that structure, the 5-minute is going to be completely shark finned out. So we're going to have shark fins everywhere on this trade. And I would literally just take it right back to that 800 moving average that's facing like that. So I'll show you guys real quick. I might actually call this. And this time I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it to TP. Like this isn't a big giant trade on the 1 hour. This is like a scalp on the 1 hour. And I would set a super tight TP stop because if it breaks structure here after that body closure, it's most likely going to drop. So I'd probably set this to a 1 to 3. See how 1 to 4 looks. Maybe even a 1 to 4. I say yeah, I'm holding it to TP. I mean, I'll of course I'll let you guys know. Either way, I'll keep you guys posted. if I could find. I probably, maybe even a trend line. I might be able to set that up as well. And the reason why I won't extend the stop, I might move this to keep it at a 1 to 3. I'm not gonna get greedy. Because we can get wicked out. And the reason why I won't extend the stop, worst case scenario, is because there is no moving average. If there was a moving average, market can break moving averages and then come and go in your favor, just like GU did to us yesterday. Yeah, I think if it hits stop, it's gonna keep dropping. But don't take sells right at stop, if worst case scenario. I never encourage stuff like that. I just take my loss and walk away. That's the best advice. And I like this. I don't like so much that the stop is right at that psychological number, 184. But I'm confident that if it hits this area in general, I think we should be all right. I'll look at EA in a minute, but yeah, might set entry at 200 to be safe, maybe. It's actually 5 pips away. So I gotta hurry up. 1 second. GBPUSD sells at, or buys, I'm sorry, buys at 184. I'm gonna say 180. I'm not even going to like set it to a psychological number. I think it's gonna drop a little bit below 200. So stops at 183,950. Let me see something. 130 TP. 184,825. I think. Let me see. Do 184,800. All right, 20. I'll leave it at 820. 820. I'll do 800. Set my limit. I'll be right with you. What do you guys think about this trade? Yeah, GU looks very similar. So you said EA. 15 minutes. We do have a 15-minute 800 moving average with a potential shark fin. We have shark fin on the 30-minute as well. We also have a 200 moving average on the 1 hour. Actually, we also have a 50 moving average on the 4 hour. This is tough. EA is tough because actually lower lows, lower highs, retesting those highs. This would have to be a like in or take like you're taking or not at this point. Yeah, I know. I see the 1 hour, 4 hour. I don't like this. I don't like that it broke the 50, retested, hugged it a little bit. You know, you would have thought that if it broke again and retest and fall, but it's just kind of flowing with the 50. It is bouncing between two moving averages, which is just that happens, you know. It's just basically dynamic support and resistance. Um, it is following a trend. It failed to create higher highs. We could see that liquidity here, like, or this could be, that could happen. That sort of broke. Let me see what the 5 minute looks like. Bro, this could be solid. Of course, the 1 minute is like right. It's like the bands are spreading in the 1 minute. This could push a little more. I do like this though. This does have potential. Yeah, man. I mean, if you're wondering, this would be sort of an example of a, you know, a potential trade I would take. Um, I like this push. This is more. I like these trades. They're simple. They have potential, but I love trades like this, like shark fin divergence, straight to the 200. Like this is I love these trades. This trade is a little hard. It's kind of breaking that 1 hour 200. It broke the 50, I believe it's 15 minute 800. It's just tad, just by a tad. You should have got in um on GJ. The spread is ridiculous on air effects. If you take no commission, you're gonna be in some crazy spread. I've missed trades and got in super late because of spreads. This GJ. Yeah, I don't think it hit. Yeah, and mind you, this is ACAP. This is for like TFT. They use ACAP as their broker for the prop firms, but AirFX is my personal broker. And man, look at that! Wow. I'm not saying it's taken off yet, but let me see something. Look at that! Wow. It like spiked right at anybody get in? I knew it. I said if it takes off, I knew it. I knew it was going to. I knew it wasn't gonna give us that push down. It did reject off that line, but I'm completely baffled on these spreads, bro. It's already a couple pips in profit if you got in on that wick. He said GJ is about to activate and then douche completely wicks out. And this thing could still drop a little bit. I wanted that fifth though the 5 minute. Oh, was it the 1 minute? Yeah, we're also gonna have some shark fins against us on lower time frames. Check the chat. Hold on. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My buy limit's the same. I'll send you mine. I did take an entry just in case, but it's nowhere near where I wanted. But I'm okay with that. Um, man, actually, that's hilarious, bro. Joel, did you get in? Yeah, me neither. I sent check out the chat, bro. Same thing.
No, it didn't trigger on mine.
Dang, brokers don't want us to have nothing. I could
Yeah.
still potentially. Oh man, it's still right now a little under a 1 to 3. Um, I don't know how you guys would feel about getting in late. I'm not that type. Something like this, yeah. It is what it is. But if if you're trying to pass a challenge or something like that, I wouldn't get in late. I never try to do that. I try to get the sniper entry or nothing. If it pulls back, comes back to entry, yeah, of course, like let it trigger. But yeah, let's let it play. Come on, bro. If this thing goes straight to TP, I'm goaded. This will be a decent trade. Let's let it run. It still could pull back. We still could see these shark fins on lower time frames that take us out. It happens. But I'm gonna let this run. Guys have any questions or anything like that? All right, bro, take it easy. Thank you for hopping on. Yeah, it still has potential. It could pull back, and trigger. I'm not gonna count us out yet. I did get in at around, what was it? I'm gonna say the exact entry. Let's see. I got in at 280. That's where the spread got me in. I technically got in at 240, but the spread is ridiculous, so it got me in at 280. But for a decent, this is a decent 1 to 3. So I'll let it run. Or yeah, 1 to 3. 84. Yeah, I'm still getting over a 1 to 2, even with the second entry. So I'm okay with that. We're getting rejection at previous support to resistance. So it would be nice for it to drop a little more. But we don't want it to drop too much. Now, if it forms a triple bottom, then starts to be sort of divergence, I'll hold it maybe to like 184, 100 or something like that. But if it drops lower, I'm out. Like I'm not gonna hold this. I did like EA though. The other trade he was talking about, I did like this. Man, it is having that rejection on EA. It's not like completely breaking moving averages, it's actually reacting off them. So this could drop too. Well, anyway, thank you guys for hopping on. For real, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time and taking time to hop on tonight. We're gonna see what happens with GJ. I'll follow up with you guys in the chat, of course. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'll be more than happy to answer any question you have, even if it's about the call. Yeah, appreciate you guys hopping on.